Libra, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you. Now you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading. Looks like you're going to get all the answers. You're going to have clarity and clear ideas ahead of you. And I see great things for you, that you're not going to just let somebody lie to you. You're not going to just let things happen. You're going to take action and make things happen clearly from your side. So let's keep that in mind as we go into our readings today. Now, Libra, let's just get into that love reading. Okay, one more. Oh. Okay, so Libra, it looks like you've been having some confusion recently, and you've been finding that you're bringing those nightmares to reality. I see that you absolutely are afraid of something that's happening, and you're afraid of a situation that is at hand for you, Libra. I notice here that this situation, although dire, although troubling and challenging, it's not the end of the world for you. And these nightmares that you're bringing to reality, they are actionable, and they are absolutely something that you can deal with. I see you taking the right steps, and I see you moving things forward so that you can finally move on with your life. And I notice here that these nightmares, these dreams that you're bringing to reality and that you're so afraid of, that you will want to take some action and get some assistance for this. You will need to get some advice, and I see that advice really benefiting you. I see you finding that advice, taking the action, and really learning how to move forward and how to take your next step in your life. And I especially notice here that you do have many situations where things can actually really grow and you can allow yourself to relax. I see that this is all going to fall into, for some of you, getting assistance professionally, and that's just because you will want to take that action, and I see you really moving forward and allowing that action. Now, this is going to lead you into a realization and lead you into abundance, that you are going to have a love and you're going to be your love. Basically, you're going to finally start to basically love yourself. You're going to finally understand that you can be a person just like everyone else. And I see that abundant realization guiding you into the world and guiding you on your journey, on your adventure. And I see you finally taking an adventure. I see you going with the flow and just basically letting something happen. If you go traveling, if you need to just spend some time alone, if you need to go for an experience, basically you're going to have some kind of adventure, be it small, be it large. There will be some kind of adventure, and your heart will lead you there. I see that there are challenges ahead of you, but it's kind of like there is this one final overarching challenge, and I believe that this is related to that realization that I mentioned, that this realization is going to be tough to find, but once you find it, that you will have lingering and long-term satisfaction. And although this may lead you into a sense kind of restlessness, that is going to lead you into growth and lead you into becoming kind of a perfect self. That you're going to finally realize that you are you and not anybody else, and that you're going to have an intuition that you never thought you could have before. And that intuition, that sense of self, is going to really attract others to you, and you're going to immediately know what you want, because you're going to have a strong sense of self, and you're finally going to have a strong idea of what you want instead of what others want. How you can benefit others is not going to specifically be important to you. You're going to be thinking for yourself, and you're going to realize what you want. And then I see you finding that person that you really love, and you really find a selfless love towards that person, that you're going to absolutely see that person as the most important person to you, and you're going to stop even worrying about what could be, what can be, etc. And you're going to really focus on taking care of that person, even if they're also taking care of you. You're going to focus on that person as your number one, and you and that person are going to have a perfect and fantastic relationship together. Now, that brings us to the end of this love reading, so let's get into that financial reading as well. Okay. So, in terms of those finances, had a card jump out already. Okay, so in terms of finances, it looks like you have been having some situations here that you have been you've been feeling stuck, and you've been feeling like things are not happening naturally for you. That basically things aren't progressing, and you are trying to force things to progress, but they are not moving. I see that lack of movement is driving you down and bringing you down and driving you away from what you want to do. I see that you do have a potential here for greatness. I see that you have potential to really see what is there and what is in your future financially. And honestly, Libra, I see here that yes, in the near future, there may be even as much as somebody trying to inhibit your progress, prevent progress for you. I see you absolutely turning away from that person and hardly even acknowledging them, if at all. And I see you taking an inward glance into yourself, and I see you growing from that look into yourself. And I see you really noticing the world. I see that you are going to absolutely take hand into what you want and what you want for your future, and you're going to see what the future has in store for you, and you are going to see what you've always wanted. This is going to lead to change. This is absolutely going to lead you to change everything in your life. I shouldn't say everything, but it's going to change fundamental parts of your life. Could be even as much as your work, could be even as much as some relationships in your life, but you're going to basically notice these things, look inward and see who is trying to hurt you, and you're going to change those aspects of your life. And this is going to rise you up and allow you to progress to your future. This sight into the future may cause you some confusion, and it may cause some lack of motion for some time, but this is going to really allow you to actually move forward. This confusion it's not really holding you back. It's more that your past has already been holding you back, and you're going to have confusion based on that, but this is going to allow you to finally unshackle yourself. That you will be seeing what your past held, and you will be noticing the skills and the situations that you have from your past, but I see that this is going to drive you to your future, and that you will finally be able to bring those dreams to your reality and to really let yourself flourish and to grow. I see that you will have phenomenal potential and a great and open mind, and that this will all finally start you on the path to push yourself forward, and you will have a great financial future, especially based on where we've come and how we're going to be progressing into that future. And I do see that this forward momentum is going to be strong, and it's going to be a big move forward for you now that you're finally getting some forward movement. Now that does bring us to the end of our reading here. I will just reiterate that I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.